विभूषितकरात् नवनीरदाभात् पीताम्बरादरुणबिम्बफलाधरोष्ठात् पूर्णेन्दुसुन्दरमुखात् अरविन्दनेत्रात् कृष्णात् परं किमपि तत्त्वमहं न जाने कृष्णात् परं किमपि तत्त्वमहं न जाने नमो नमः Today onwards we are starting a course on Srimad Bhagavad Gita on particular 12th and 15th chapter. So firstly we are going to see 12th chapter. Before this course we have finished first chapter, and because 12th and 15th chapter is very short chapter, that's why we has taken up first 12th chapter. For introduction, you all know Bhagavan Vedavyasji. He has done a tremendous work for Indian scripture. He has compiled Vedas and divided into four: Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, and Atharva Veda. And after compilation of Veda, he has created another work which is known as Mahabharata. There is a famous shloka, Yad iha asti tad anyatra. Whatever there is in Mahabharata, you will find same thing in other texts like Prakarana Grantha or Shastra Grantha, whatever. And yat iha na asti tad na kutrachit. If there is nothing in this Mahabharata, you will not find those things in another Prakarana Grantha or text. So that's why this Mahabharata is known as Panchama Veda. There is a shloka, Karshnam cha Panchamam Veda yan Mahabharatam Smrutam. Karshnam, which means it has done by Krishna Dvaipayana Maharshi or Bhagavan Vedavyas. That's why Mahabharata is known as Panchama Veda. And through this Mahabharata, he has given 5 gems to lead our life towards that Supreme Lord. What is that gem, or what are those gems? So first is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Second gem is, what do you know about Mahabharata, anybody? You can speak in between if you can. Another gem in Mahabharata, that is the Vishnu Sahasranam. Okay, so first one is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Second one, Vishnu, correct. Third one is Vishwarajastava. There is a Stuti Stotra Grantha which is Vishwastavaraja Stotra. Fourth one is Anusmruti, which is also known as Anugita. Okay, so what happened, when Mahabharata had happened, Arjuna wanted to listen Srimad Bhagavad Gita one more time again. So again he requested Bhagwan, and that time Bhagwan repeated whole Gita for Arjuna. That is called Anugita. Fourth one. And lastly, there is a Gajendra Moksha. Right? Though there are various Gitas, you will find Rama Gita in Ramayana, Lakshman Gita in Tulsi Ramayana. There are various Gitas. Even in Mahabharata, you will find Kama Gita. In Kama Gita, actually, Bhagavan gives Upadesha to Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja Yudhishthira. There is a Vashishta Gita, Vidura Gita, Narada Gita, Ashtavakra Gita, and various all. Okay, but whenever Gita word we hear, immediately our mind goes towards Srimad Bhagavad Gita, right? Because this is a famous text and everybody know about Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Okay, when we hear this word Srimad Bhagavad Gita, what comes in your mind? Can anybody? wants to explain on this name Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you are free to speak in between.
Kurukshetra war.
Correct, Kurukshetra war. What this word refers actually, do you know? Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Huh? Okay, let me give the
Song of the Lord.
yeah, song of the Lord. That is the one meaning. So let me explain how this word grammatically how it will be split. So please make a note whenever I am explaining. Srimata Bhagavata Geeta. Geeta means which is sung, right? Sung. So it is grammatical prayoga. Akta pratyay is used. So Geeta means that which is sung. By whom? Srimata Bhagavata. Bhagavan. That which is sung by Bhagavan, by Lord Krishna. Okay, so this is the first meaning. Srimata Bhagavata Geeta, that which is sung by Bhagavan. What does Bhagavan means? Have you heard the word Vidyavan? Vidyavan means one who possesses Vidya, one who is endowed with Vidya. That is called Vidyavan. Dhanavan, this is famous word again. One who has a lot of money is called Dhanavan. So what does Bhaga means? There is another shloka. Aishwaryasya samagrasya dharmasya yashasha shriyah vairagyasya atha mokshasya. These six things are called Bhaga. So one who is endowed with Aishwarya, Dharma, Yasha, Shri means Lakshmi, Vairagya, and Moksha. That person or that Lord is called Bhagavan. We cannot call him Purusha, but that Lord is called Bhagavan. That is one meaning. Okay, that which is sung by Lord, that which is sung by Bhagavan, Shriman Bhagavan. Okay, second meaning I am giving. Now, Srimat Bhagavat is becoming adjective in this meaning. How? Srimati Bhagavati Geeta. It refers, it has direct connection with God. That which belongs to God becomes Bhagavati. Okay, this is the second meaning. Okay, third meaning I am giving now. Srimatah Bhagavatah Geeta. Gita here is taken as song. Okay, song. So whose song? Who has composed? Srimatah Bhagavatah. Bhagavatah is sixth case. Srimatah Bhagavata is sixth case. So whose song? Bhagwan's songs. The song of God. This is the third meaning. Right? So is it clear? Please say yes or no in between.
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Then I will move to next. When do you actually sing a song? Do you know? Whenever we are very prasanna, that time sometimes it comes from our, you know, because of joy we sing something. It happens same with Bhagwan. When Arjuna surrendered himself to Lord Krishna, Bhagwan started giving Upadesha. And that's how Bhagwan Shankaracharya also writes in his Bhashya, Arjunam Nimitti Kritya. Arjuna became just a Nimitya to compose or to sing this song. Okay? In Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, after each chapter, there will be a line iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitayam, etc. etc. And there will be two words, Brahma Vidyayam, okay, and Yoga Shastre. So these words are very important. You will find everywhere. What is there in Srimad Bhagavad Gita? There is a Brahma Vidya. Means what? There is a Upanishadic knowledge of all Upanishads. That is called Brahma Vidya. Brahmanah Vidya, Brahma Sambandhi Vidya is called Brahma Vidya. And another word is Yoga Shastra. Yoga means what? Application. apply. How to apply this Brahma Vidya in our life through Bhakti Yoga, through Karma Yoga, through Jnana Yoga. Okay? In this Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters, right?
Yes.
18 chapter, and all, if you see in Madhusudanitika, which is written by Swami Madhusudan Saraswati ji, Gudhartha Deepika, it is well known as Gudhartha Deepika. Okay, there he writes that first 6 chapter explains Tvam Pada, means all these 6 chapter from first chapter to 6, which talks about ourself, about Jiva. Then 7 to 12 chapter will be discussing about Tat Pada, Brahma. And then 13 to 18 talks about their connection, Aikya. So Tat Tvam Asi. So Tvam Pada will be discussed in first 6 chapter. Then Tat Pada will be discussed in up to 12 chapter. Then lastly Asi means their Aikya will be shown. That's how he explains. And again he says first chapter will be discussing about Karma Yoga. Then 7 to 12th chapters will be discussing about Bhakti Yoga, and laterly Jnana Yoga. Okay, with this introduction, I will begin with 12th chapter. Let's take a short summary. What is there in 12th chapter? Okay, this chapter starts with Arjuna's question. Arjuna is asking, "O Bhagavan, you have elaborated Sagun Swarupa of Ishvara, Nirguna Swarupa of Ishvara. One who does Upasana of Saguna Bhakta, another one who does Upasana of Nirguna Bhakta, among those Bhaktas, who is the superior?" With this question, 12th chapter is started. Then Bhagavan also gives the answer. Yeah. Saguna Bhakta is Yukta Tamaha. Saguna Bhakta is Sreshta. That was explained in second shloka. Then he says Saguna Bhakta is Sreshta, but you know there is a Nirguna Bhakta, one who does Upasana of Nirguna Brahma, Aksharam, etc. etc. Those words will be used, we'll see that. He also reaches me. That bhakta also attains me. That way he explained. But in third and fourth, he explained that Nirguna Bhakta also comes to me. But what happens? One who has a Dehabhimani and does Nirguna Upasana, that becomes little difficult for that person. One who is Dehabhimani plus he does Nirguna Upasana, that is difficult for him. That was discussed in fifth. Then he in sixth and in seventh shloka he says one who does Nirguna Upasana, okay, I become Samudharta for those bhaktas. That is explained in sixth and seventh. Then that's why in eighth shloka he says, "Oh Arjuna, that's why mat karma, you place your mind in me, you place your buddhi in me." That way he will be explaining. Then if somebody is not able to put their mind in me, intellect in mind, then he gives us steps. Lastly he says, okay, even though that person will give up sarva karma phala tyaga, karma phala tyaga he will be doing. Lastly he says, okay, then what will be the fruit of karma phala tyaga? Bhagavan says he will get a shanti, paramam shantim he will get. Okay, then in 13 to 19th he will be giving a lakshana of bhakta. Okay, and in 20th shloka he will be saying, Bhagavan will be saying, one who does upasana or one who serves that bhakta is beloved to me. That's how the summary of 12th chapter we have done. And now let me show some slides. Please note, and whenever you get time, please make notes of these slides. Okay. If you want to take screenshots, etc., you can take. Is it visible?
Mahoday, will you provide these slides?
No, I'm not able to share that because I have some restrictions. But you can take a screenshots.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Now, what is our lakshya? What is our goal? In this course, you will be learning how to chant, and that will happen through practice. You have to repeat after me. That's how whole chapter will be chanted. That is first thing. Bhagavad Gita yaha adhyayasya sarala parayana samarthyam you will gain. Then what you will be learning? You will learn how to do anvaya. You will learn the meaning of shloka with Sanskrit explanation. Okay, these things you will come to know. And grammatical part also we are going to discuss. What we will discuss mainly in few slokas, we will focus on sandhis, connections of words. Then in few parts we will be discussing karaka, all cases, how to use prathama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti, etc., etc. I will be explaining. Then in some shlokas, whenever a simple samasa compound word comes, there we will be seeing samastapada and various parts of grammar. Okay, this is our goal. Now I have some suchana. Whenever you are listening these lectures, and if you feel something important, please make notes of everything. It will be useful for your study. Okay. And while learning, whenever I explain some grammatical parts, let's try to understand or learn the application of grammatical rules in these verses. Okay, after a lecture, you shall able to apply those rules with shlokas. That is second thing. And I would like to request, please grasp as much as you can. Okay, this is a good opportunity to learn grammar with Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Now let's move to first. Focus on this part. There are words, nouns. All nouns in grammar will be declined in all cases. I have just put one word with 7 forms in singular, like Ramah, Prathama, Ramam. In Dvitiya Vibhakti it becomes Ramam, which means like there will be particular meaning. If you know Hindi, you can understand Ram ko maine dhanushya diya, or I gave bow to Ram, right? Third case, Tritiya Vibhakti, it will be Ramena. Okay, if word ends with akara, third case, Tritiya Vibhakti ekvachanam will be Ramena. Okay, and which means by Rama. By Rama. These parts will be explained laterly in shlokas also. Fourth one, Ramaya, fourth case. What fourth case refers? It refers or it gives the meaning ke liye, for, means what? Ram ke liye, or for Ram. Okay, then laterly there is a fifth case, Ramat. It means from Rama. I have taken Dhanushya from Rama. Right? Then Shashti Vibhakti. Shashti Vibhakti refers Sambandh, connection. Dasharathasya putrah Ramah, अथवा Ramasya putrah Lakshmana. Sorry, Lava Kusha. There is some noise. Udayji, can you mute? Okay, fine. Then seventh case is Rame. It means in Rama, on Rama, etc., etc. So whenever you find such words like Ramaha, you have to actually know all the forms also. Then you will able to understand. But whatever you understand, try to use in shloka. Okay. Now say another sentence there is Ramah Ravanam Hatavan. There is a Rama Karta. That is in Prathama Vibhakti. Ram killed Ravana. Okay. Sita Ramam Pashyati. Sita Ramam Pashyati. Now here if you see this part is underlined, right? So this is in which case, do you know? Ramam. Ramam is
Dvitiya.
in no,
Dvitiya.
see here Dvitiya Vibhakti, right? So Dvitiya Vibhakti will be giving the meaning of Ram ko in Hindi. We say two. Sometimes two cannot be used in making while translating sentence. It will be Sita sees Rama. Okay? Okay, next sentence. Ramena Rakshasa Sena Hata. Hata means killed, right? Rakshasa Sena is killed by
Ram.
Ram. You have to speak in between. Huh? Whenever I ask, whenever I take a pause, you should supposed to speak. Okay, Ramena. So Ramena word gives the meaning by Rama. Third case, Tritiya Vibhakti gives the meaning of by. Okay, next. Vishwamitraha Ramaya Dhanusham Dadati. Now Ramaya part is underlined. Ramaya means what?
For Rama.
For Rama. Vishwamitra gave Dhanush bow for Ram. Nice. Next one. Ramat Padukam Svikaroti.
From.
From Rama, right? Next. Ramasya Dasaha Asmi. Ramasya, I am the servant, I am the
Rama.
bhakta of Rama. Nice. Rame mama bhakti asti.
In
Preeti
Rama.
asti. Correct. In Rama. And Hey Rama, O Rama, Sambodhanam. Right? So please take a screenshot, make a note. This chart I am going to use throughout the 12th chapter. Okay? Okay, I will be asking in between. Now, let's move to 12th chapter. You know, Bhagwan was explaining various kind of bhakti. In 9th chapter, he explained Saguna Bhakti. Then Nirguna Bhakti also he discussed in 2nd chapter. After listening these all thoughts, Arjuna has one question in his mind. And you know, there is a question. If there is a question, that means there might be some thought, right? Something if is known but not clear, that time we always ask a question. Either immediately we can ask, or taking some time we can ask. Here, if you see in Gita, in 7th chapter, Bhagwan was saying about Akshara Brahma, Adhyatma, etc. terms. He was explaining. That time, Arjuna has immediate question, and suddenly he asked, "Oh Bhagwan, what is that Akshara Brahma? What is that Adhyatma Yoga?" So he didn't think, or he didn't take gap in between. Bhagwan was discussing terms, and he was unknown. Those terms were unknown. So suddenly Arjuna asked question. But here, this is not a case. Here he was listening from long time. He was reflecting again and again, and suddenly he gets a chance to ask. So now he's asking something. What he's asking, let's see. Somebody can repeat after me. Okay, one person can unmute and repeat after me. Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna Uvacha.
evam satatayuktaye
Evam Satatayuktaye.
भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते
BhaktastvamParyupasate.
ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम्
Ye Chapyaksharamavhyaktam.
येषां के योगवित्तमाः.
Tesham ke yoga vittamaha.
Okay, I will chant whole shloka. Arjuna uvacha एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः. Tell me, in 12th chapter, how many verses are there?
20.
20. So in Bhagavad Gita, this is 12th chapter is very short chapter. Only 20 shlokas are there. In 15th chapter also there are only 15. But 12th chapter is a small chapter. Why do you know? In 15th chapter there are 20 shloka, but there is a meter, Trishtup Chandas is there. So it increases the number of letters. So that's how it becomes little bigger than this chapter. Here there is only Anushtup Chanda. Okay. Now Arjuna Uvacha. Now our method of explanation will be, we will be chanting a shloka. Thereafter we will be doing padacheda of each word. For example, let's say evam satata yuktaha e bhaktaha tvam paryupasate. Okay, ye cha api aksharam avyaktam tesham ke yogavittamaha. This is a question. Okay, padacheda means what? We are separating padat, right? Evam satata yuktaha. After padacheda, now we are going to see sandhis. Okay, those who have already studied sandhis, they can explain the rules, right? So there is a satata yuktaha plus a. What happens to that visarga? We have studied. If you remember, somebody can answer this, right? Evam satata yuktaha a.
Visarga lopa.
Visarga lopa happens. There is a particular rule which says if there is a visarga preceded by a and followed by either soft consonant or vowel, visarga will be dropped. With that rule, here we have dropped that visarga. We have dropped in the sense Bhagwan has dropped that visarga, okay, or Vedavyachi. So it became satata yukta a. Okay. Now their next example is bhaktaha tvam. Now there is again visarga which is preceded by a, but it is not either followed by vowel or soft consonant. Then visarga will not be dropped, but visarga will change into something else. What is that? Visarga will change into sa. Correct. What is the rule for that? Please note, if there is a visarga followed by ta or tha, if there is a visarga followed by either ta or tha, visarga will change into sa. Did you get it? Yeah. So that's how it becomes bhaktas tvam. These both sandhis I will be asking you in coming classes. Okay. Coming classes in the means in coming shlokas. Next, cha plus api. What will happen? Do you know? Anybody?
First,
How
this
many?
Pura Rupa Sandhi will happen.
Sorry, sorry.
This Savana Dirgha Sandhi will happen.
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Apart from Hiralji, uh, how many of you know Sandhi Prakarana? Anush, Anushaji. Okay, fine. So please focus on rules. If you want to learn Sandhi rules, you will get here. Cha plus api. Now in that cha varna, there is a letter, a vowel. So there is a plus api. A plus a becomes a. there is a particular rule you can note down. If there is a word ending with a, e, u, or ru, short or long, followed by similar vowel, then those both will change into long vowel. Right? Again, I am going to repeat. If there is a word ending with either a, e, u, or ru, short or long, followed by similar vowel, then what will happen? Both vowels will change into long. So same thing has happened here. There was a word ch which was ending with a, followed by similar vowel. Both have changed into dirgha. So it became chapi. That is dirghadesha. Okay.
Then
Then,
why we have here gun plus yan?
oh, that is my sorry. While writing, I made a mistake. I will correct it right now.
Okay.
There will be so many corrections, you can correct me whenever there is a, okay. So dirgha has happened, then there is a yanasandhi. Yanasandhi rule, do you know yanasandhi? Nandini ji, yanasandhi. Okay, you are muted. Anusha ji.
When E, U, R is joined with a different kind of vowel, then the E, U, R is replaced by ear or the
Correct.
N almost.
Good, very good. So, see again, I am going to explain. If there is a word ending with either e, u, r, or lr, followed by dissimilar vowel, it should not be similar. If it is similar, then it will be dirghadesha. It should be dissimilar. Vijatiyaswara. Then e, u, r, and lr respectively will change into ya, va, ra, and la. So now api plus aksharam, first word is api, right? And it is ending with e, followed by dissimilar vowel. That's why e will be replaced by ya. So it will become apyaksharam, right? Okay. Now let's move to anvaya. How to do anvaya of these words? Focus on this shloka. Ye, those who satatayuktaha. Satatayuktaha, all these words we are going to see similar words for Sanskrit words. Okay, so do not worry about these. And even English meaning we are going to give. Ye satatayuktaha bhaktaha evam tvam upasate, tvam paryupasate. This is one category. There are some bhaktas who are ever engaged in Bhagwan, or they worship you, Lord. And there is another category. Echa api aksharam avyaktam, that paryupasate word can be taken here again. Okay, so there is a one bhakta, there are some bhaktas which are ever engaged in Bhagwan, means they are ever engaged in Saguna Upasana, and there is another category that who does Nirguna Upasana, Akshara Upasana, Avyakta Upasana, Nirguna Brahma Upasana. Tesham, in all of them, Ke Yoga Vittamaha? This is the question. Who is the superior bhakta in Saguna or Nirguna? That is the question. Okay. Now we'll see more explanation on this. Okay. This is called Padartha. Each pada will be explained. Ye satata yuktaha. Satata yuktaha. Satatam means what? Nitya. Yuktaha means what? Samahitaha. Those who have placed their mind in Bhagavan. Right? Then Bhaktaha. Do you know any another word for Bhakta? Bhakta.
Dasaha.
Dasaha. So plural will be Dasaha. Another word? Bhakta. In English?
Devotee.
Devotees. So plural will be devotees, right? Aradhakaha, those who do aradhana, aradhakaha, pujakaha, bhaktaha. That's how you have to increase our vocabulary, right? Then evam was explained in previous chapter. Matkarma paramaha, that kind of thought. Matkarma krit matparamaha madbhakta sanga varjita. This shloka you will find in 11th chapter, last shloka, 55, 55. There he was explaining matkarma krit, those bhakta who have surrendered their all karma and karma phala to me. Sarva karma samarpana adina. Tvam paryupasate. Okay, tvam means whom. Arjuna is telling tvam, means tvam krishnam, tvam ishwaram. Paryupasate, paryupasate means paritah upasate. Upasate means what? One who worship, those who worship. Okay, so this is one category. Now let's move to next. Echa api. Also, api means also. There are some another bhaktas. What they do? Aksharam. Aksharam means what? Naksharati iti aksharam. You have to speak in between. Okay. Aksharam avinashi brahma. Avyaktam means what? That which is not known through indriya. Atindriya. Indriyatitam. And now here again you have to bring that paryupasate word. Kriyapada. Okay. Paryupasate. Tesham madhe. Teshu ubhayeshu bhakteshu. Ke yoga yuktamaha. Ke yoga vittamaha. Ke sreshtaha. Ke uttamaha. So this is the question. So did you get the padartha? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, so let me give an English meaning for this. You no need to actually go through all the word, but still you can read this. Now, in this shloka, what is the essence of this shloka? In simple words, Arjuna is asking, "Oh Bhagavan, tell me, there are two kinds of bhakta. Definitely there are two kinds of bhakta. One is saguna bhakta, another is nirguna bhakta. There are saguna bhaktas, here he is using plural. So there are some saguna bhaktas, there are some nirguna bhaktas. So who is a sreshta? Who all are sreshta in these both categories? So either saguna bhakta is sreshta or nirguna bhakta is sreshta. In the sense, here not he is particularly asking about sreshtata of bhakta, but he is using the word yoga with tamaha. Now I am going to focus on yoga with tamaha. So okay, yoga means what? Application. Means sadhanam. Sadhanam to gain Bhagavan, to achieve Bhagavan. With actually means one who knows. Okay, with means knows, one who knows. Yoga with means what? One who knows sadhana. Okay, now here actually Arjuna is using the word yoga with tamaha, plural he is using. Actually it should be yoga with tamaha singular, yoga with tamaha plural. In this shloka, in this word, he is using a grammatical part which is as taratama bhava in Sanskrit. In English, it will be known as degrees. How many of you know degrees? Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Do you know anyone of you? So it will be simple for me to explain. Hanji, please.
In school time we learned.
Okay, I'm going to explain again. I'm getting chance to, to explain. Yoga vittamaha, this is the word. Okay, there is a positive degree. Like I'm giving an example of cat. The cat runs fast. This is a simple statement. The cat runs fast. Now, in the similar manner, there is a positive sentence, there is a simple sentence. Saha yoga with asti. That person is yoga with one who knows yoga, one who knows sadhana to gain moksha, to gain Bhagavan. So one yogavid means one who knows sadhana, either bhakti or karma yoga or jnana yoga. Okay, now same sentence I am going to add comparative degree. When we use comparative degree? When we are comparing two vastu or two people, two things, that time we have to use comparative degree, right? The cat runs faster than dog. Now cat is compared with a dog, right? In the similar manner, sah bhaktah yogavittaraha asti. That bhakta, let's add anyasmat bhaktat yogavittaraha asti. Let me give another example. Sachin Tendulkar, you know, right? Do you know Sachin Tendulkar?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And do you know any another cricketer?
Dhoni.
Dhoni. Okay, let's take, he is also great person, but let's, for example, we are taking Sachin Tendulkar, Mahendra Singh Tah, Atva I have to use fifth case in Sanskrit, right? So Mahendrat Patuttarah Asti. Patuttarah. Okay? He is expert, I am saying. From or in compare with Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Now that is called comparative degree. Now Arjuna is not using either positive degree, not using comparative degree. He is comparing many bhaktas. Now he is going to use superlative degree. For that, to show that there is a word tama. Okay, let's see the example. The cat runs fastest than all animals. All animals are compared. Whenever there are many, that time we use superlative degree. For example, sah bhaktah sarveshu bhakteshu yogavittamah asti. Right? This is called superlative degree. Another example, Sachin Sevagatah atva Sehavagat atva Mahendrat Patutarah asti. Example. Another, Sachinah Sarva Kridakeshu, in all players, Sachin is Patutamah asti. So now Arjuna is not putting question as, oh Bhagavan, who is who is Yogavittaraha? He is not asking Yogavittara. He is asking who is Yogavittamaha in all bhaktas. That is his question. Okay.
Yes.
So now question is clear.
Yes, sir.
So now let's little bit we will discuss about this shloka. In evam he used various thoughts. Now paryupasate, there is a word paryupasate. What do you know about upasana? Anybody know?
Meditation, sir.
Meditation. One who worships, one who does meditation. But
Puja karna.
puja karna, right? Both way we can take, but because bhakti yoga is going on, so we can take bhakti. So in Brahma Sutra Bhashya, Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes on this word upasana. Upasanam nama satata pratyaya pravaha. Satata pratyaya pravaha. Thinking continuously about something. Right? If you read Shankar Bhashya in 12th chapter, in 3rd shloka it will come, he writes, Upasanam nama yatha shastram upasyasya arthasya vishayikaranena samipyam upagamya, having come near thinking about that thing, tailadharavat. Tailadharavat means what? Continuously. But he used the word yatha shastra. So we have to take certain ishta devata or upasana, and we cannot take anything. Let me take this cup. And if I want to do upasana, I cannot do upasana on this. Why? This is not Shastra Pratipadita. It should be Shastra Pratipadita Murti, etc., some kind of form, etc. That's how he explains. And how long we have to do? Dirgha Kalam Yat Asanam Bhavati, that is called Upasana. Right? If you have studied some, Raman Maharshi, he writes in Upadesha Sara, Ajyadharaya Srotasa Samam Sarala Chintanam Viralatah Param. While dropping oil, if you have observed, it is not shattered. But while dropping water, if you see, those drops will be here and there. But how should be upasana? He says you should continuously think about your Ishta Devata without any gap, like a Ajyadharaya. Okay. Now, if somebody among you has studied some Gita here and there, they will have an idea how Bhagwan answers Arjuna's questions. Okay, if you see first chapter or second chapter or any another chapter, you will have idea. What do you get? Do you have any thought on his question? How Bhagwan will be answering? Do you know?
He will say all are same to me.
Sorry.
He will say all are same to me. Both are same to me.
Okay. Any another answer? No, others are not speaking. Let me move. Okay, let's see what Bhagwan says in his words. I am not going to explain apart from him. So he is saying now, let's read the shloka. Repeat after me. Somebody else can repeat after me now. This one we have already seen, na? Right. Okay. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Maya Veshamano Ye Mam
Maya Veshamano Ye Maham
Nityayukta Upasate
Nityayukta Upasate
Shraddhaya Parayopetāh
Shraddhaya Parayopetaha
Te me Yuktatamamataah.
Te me Yuktatama Mataha.
So actually I am following a style of Chinmay mission. Whenever they are stop, they took a pause after each quarter, right? Shraddhaya Parayopetaah. They are pausing there, that's why they pronounce Visarga, because there was a Visarga. Right after that, with Sandhi rules, it becomes Sa. So again I am repeating. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Veshamano Ye Mam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetāh अथवा श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मताः. Now we are going to see Padacheda, then Sandhi, then Anvaya and Padartha. Padacheda. Mayi Aveshya Manah Ye Mam Nityayuktaha Upasate. How they upasate? Shraddhaya paraya. It should be paraya. Huh? Again you can split. Upetaha. Te me yuktatamaha mataha. Now in previous shloka, I was explaining some rules. So you might have some idea about Sandhi. Will you do Sandhi between Mayi plus Aveshya? Which Sandhi rule you can apply here? We have already seen, if you remember.
Yanadesh.
Yana Sandhi. So again I am going to explain this rule. If there is a word ending with E, U, Ru, Lru, short or long, followed by dissimilar vowel, then E, U, Ru, Lru respectively changes into Ya, Va, R, L. So here E is changing into Ya, and that previous A will go into Yakara. Maya Vesha. Right? Here Maya does not mean I am mother. Huh? Maya, oh Maya. It is not like Maya. Mai Avish, right? Then Mano Ye. It has become Mano A, but it is Manaha A. Do you know about this Sandhi? If somebody knows, then it's fine. Otherwise, we have finished 4 Sandhis. We'll continue.
Visargasya
Sakare.
Sorry.
Visarga Sandhi.
Visarga Sandhi, obviously, but in Visarga Sandhi, there are various.
Ref. Sakar Ref bhavati.
Visarga changes into. No. Visarga changes into U.
ukara. Visargasya ukara.
Correct. What is the rule? Let me explain. If there is a word ending with Visarga, if that Visarga is preceded by short A or followed by either short A or Mridu Vyanjana, soft consonant, Visarga will change into U. Okay. Now let's consider there is a Visarga has changed into U. Mana plus U. So there is a plus U. It will become Guna Sandhi now. Who was saying that Guna Sandhi? Udayji, right?
I said.
Yeah, that is also correct. After changing Visarga into Ukara, then you can apply Guna Sandhi. So it becomes Mano. Ye Mam. Nityayuktaha upasate. Nityayuktaha upasate. Here also you can use some another rule. We have seen in previous shloka. Anybody wants to reflect upon this rule?
Visarga Loka.
Visarga lopa. Correct? If there is a visarga preceded by a followed by any soft consonant or vowel, visarga will be dropped. So there was a vowel preceded by visarga was preceded by a. That's why visarga is dropped. It will be same in yukta tamaha mataha there also, right? Shraddhaya paraya. Paraya plus upeta, guna sandhi happens. Parayopeta it becomes. Right? Again, there is some change I have to make. Upetaha te. No, that's fine. Manahaye visargasya utvam upetaha te upetaste. Yeah, fine. Okay, let's move to Anvaya. This part should be removed. Again, there is a typo. Arjuna Uvacha will be removed. There will be Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, right? Let's say Anvaya. Ye those bhakta who paraya shraddhaya upetaha, those who are endowed with extreme faith. Okay, faith, Vishwas. And what do they do? Manaha mai avesha. Mai, 7th case is used. What does 7th case refers? What will be the meaning of 7th case? I have shared a chart with you.
In, on, at.
In, at, on, right? So here Bhagavan is saying those bhaktas who are endowed with Shraddha, but they are Nitya Yuktaha, they put their mind in me. Those bhakta who put their mind into me and they do upasate, mam upasate. Okay? They are yuktatamaha. Te yuktatamaha me mataha. I consider them as superior. Those who put their mind into me with lot of shraddha. This is the simple meaning. Let's see Padartha. Padartha in the sense you will be seeing Samanartha Shabda. Right? ये जनाः, you can say ये भक्ताः, ये उपासकाः, परया. Paraya in the sense prakrishtaya means what? Shrestha. Shraddhaya upetaha. Shraddhaya you can say as Vishwas, faith, athva asaktya. Samanvitaha. Upetaha means samanvitaha, yuktaha. And what they do? Manaha. Manaha means what? Mind. Chittam. Where they put? Mai. Mai means what? In Paramatma. In Krishna. Now Bhagavan Krishna himself is speaking, so he is saying Mai, in me, in Krishna. But actually he wants to say in Paramatma, which is none other than Krishna. Right? Aveshya. Aveshya means what? Praveshya, having entered, having placed their mind. And how they are? Nitya yuktaha. Nitya means what? Sada. Satatam. Yuktaha. Samanvitaha. Samahitaha. This how you have to increase the vocabulary. Mam upasate. Mam Ishwaram. Upasate. Bhajante. Bhajanti. It should be. Right? Te bhaktaha. Those bhaktas may yuktatamaha, those all bhaktas are superior in my opinion. I consider them superior bhakta. Right? This is the meaning. Okay. Now what is the time? Okay, we have very less time. Tomorrow I will explain some sandhi rules, not sandhi rules, some grammatical aspect regarding prayoga. If I explain right now, it will take a lot of time. Yeah. So this is how we are going to take all the shlokas with grammatical aspects. Do you have any doubt regarding today's two shlokas?
Can you share that slide, earlier slide, please?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Which one you tell me? This one, right? Hmm? Done? Shall I stop sharing?
Yes, thank you.
Ji. Do you have any question to ask regarding 12th chapter or anything regarding Gita?
No, if we have any question, can we post in the group? Like,
Please, definitely, you can.
yeah.
Avinash, the recordings will be available
Yeah, recordings will be available.
on?
We will share a link in group, in WhatsApp group, so you can follow it. It will be uploaded either in Drive or YouTube channel. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to ask, you said that Bhagavad Gita 18 chapters, they are divided into some 3 parts.
Correct.
Like even the 12th Adhyaya is also divided into different parts, like first part, second part, third part. Like, is that so? Even the every Adhyaya, every chapter is divided into some parts, like first, or is it not that? Only
No.
Adhyaya?
I didn't explain that. It
Okay.
might be because some shloka talk about jnanam. Some shloka, like if you see second chapter, there is some portion of jnana, right? Sankhya Yoga it
Yes.
is called. Even though that chapter is known as Sankhya Yoga, but there you will find a Karma Sutra, Karma Yoga also in later part of that adhyaya, right? Samichanam. Okay.
Dhanyavad.
Anything else? Shall we continue? Shall we conclude?
Yes, ma'am.
There is nothing, then we can conclude.
Yes.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om
Hri Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.